there's a Hot 97 DJ, his name is DJ Drewski. He put out a statement that basically said, if you make drill music, there are a lot of drill songs without dissing your ops or smoking on your ops. Step up your pen game and creativity. No reason why every week someone's getting locked up or killed. I can't change the world, but I can stop supporting the nonsense. I admit I'm a fan of drill records and supported from the beginning, but this is only getting worse. He said, I'm not supporting no gang I'm not supporting no diss gang music no more. If you're dissing each other in the songs, don't even send it to me. I don't care if you're an artist, sends it, a label that sends it, or a big homie sends it. We'll not support or play any more diss gang records on the radio. We're losing too many young men and women to the streets. Now, I will say this, salute to DJ Drewski, but this is what you call, if you watch Breaking Bad, this is a half measure. You feel me? If you really don't fuck with it, and if you really don't fuck with, first of all, it's ridiculous that you would tell people to make drill music, but don't diss people. What are you talking about? Drill music is dissing people. Matter of fact, drill music, I said it straight. Drill music is murder music. Again, don't tell me you want drill music. What do you want what type of drill you want these niggas to be rapping about? You can't have it half and half. Step up your creativity. You know what the creativity in drill music is? Telling you how much different ways I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Why the hell is people trying to bring some holiness into this? If you make drill music, there are a lot of drill songs without dissing your ops or smoking your ops. See, this is why it's a half measure, Drewski. And I don't really want to talk to you because I have no issue with you. But I'm just talking in general. For the people who think this, whether someone is saying, yo, I'm smoking on this and third, the music sends messages. And when you're making music that is basically surrounding murder, people know who you got beef with. You don't even got to say their names, honestly. Because if you're rapping about doing some violent shit, people are going to assume you're talking about the people you don't like anyway. So again, it's not only just saying names. The problem is making music that's all centered around killing. So it's like a cop-out where you're like, oh, yeah, I just want to challenge y'all to make songs without smoking on your ops or dissing a dead op. Bro, it's like Lil Durk. Durk said he gonna stop naming names. His music been sounding more devious than ever. Niggas still gonna rap about what they want to rap about despite what you want them to do in terms of don't say names or whatever the case is. So if you're trying to do a half measure to make yourself feel good and to make it feel like you're the good guy, because in a lot of cases, that's what people are trying to do. They know the shit's gonna boil down real quick. Feds are coming in. People gonna get locked up, arrested, killed. Everybody's throwing out this. It's almost like virtue signaling. Hey, I'm not into this type of stuff. Even though I've been playing on the radio. Why would you play it on the radio even in the first place? This type of music, I don't even believe it has a place on the radio. Unless it's really pop, it ain't watered down. The majority of the shit I'm listening to is that's just gonna just pop via the internet. I don't know why people think that only name calling is the only thing wrong with drill. Again, I'm not going to sit here and say don't fuck the music, because honestly, we love music that's talking about some killing now. And this is where nobody wants to admit it. Yeah, you're trying to take a stance by saying you're not going to play it, this and third. But do you like the songs? You do like the songs even though it's saying some bad shit. Hip hop culture is kind of almost, we're primed to listen to shit. My bad. We're primed to support music that celebrates the demise of our own black people. We celebrate the biggest drug dealer, the guy who sold and peddled the most amount of drugs and poison through our community. We are primed to support and promote and be happy when the guy who talks about he spun the block and he killed this person, he's smoking on this. So again, it's one of those things where everybody's realizing, especially in New York, the egg's about to be on your face. Whether you play the song, remember, and that's why I mentioned the Spike Tarantino guy. Whether you play the song, you film the video, there ain't no scapegoat this time around. We're watching it happen live, and everybody's jumping on the boat to say, I'm not fucking with it. So what are you going to do? Somebody said, am I going to try to get Dirk on a pot? Of course. I love a little Dirk. Yo, here's the point. New York, y'all want the sad state of New York? There isn't no new rappers making any noise, and no disrespect to any rappers who I might be just like forgetting. If they're not making drill music, we're not talking about little TJs and A Boogie. They're established already. The newest wave isn't coming from making any other type of music other than murder music, which is drill. Y'all didn't like when I said it, but now after a couple people die, everybody feels so guilty. What happened to the energy when I said, hey, this is murder music? It glorifies killing. It laughs at people who died. It continues pain. That's why you can't say it's only about name calling. It glorifies killing. It glorifies a lifestyle that people see has a lot of energy behind it. Put it like this. If you was a nigga that's inside the house, and this is where, like, I seen somebody else say, they're not gonna stop, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody doesn't want to admit what it is. They're like, we're not gonna stop posting the shit because we don't want to censor artists, and in reality, like they're just on the records expressing their pain. Let me give that platform. I forgot what's her name. Let me put this in perspective for you. The majority of the people you're talking about, who you said that you won't censor them because they're expressing pain, they're kids. They're kids making music about them toting illegal weapons and killing people. If you really think they got trauma, how about you try to appeal to their parents and appeal to maybe getting them into some real help? Because I don't think it's normal for a 17-year-old to be, even if they got trauma, to be rapping about lusting over murdering someone, then actually trying to do it or doing it. Everybody acts out as a teenager, but this is beyond acting out. As I said, I have no solutions to give. I think the music is fire in something like, because they use nice samples, the production is good. You know, it meets the authenticity test, which is very important in some facets of hip hop. So I don't have any answers, and I'm not gonna be like, no, get rid of. I have chosen to not be in depth with it. You know why? Because I know at a certain point, and I think we're near it, they're looking for scapegoats. So really, why are these guys killing each other? Remember in Chicago, they didn't say the music. They said, well, it's other people instigating it. I just don't have the answer. Until the audience and the streets of New York stop salivating for blood. Because as I said, we could just say it's the kids and the people who doing the music, but the people listening to music from New York don't want any type of other music. They want only drill. They want Brooklyn drill or they want New York drill. They want it. They're salivating for blood. Then I have to say to everybody, including the DJs and the fans, why are y'all so fickle? This is why Chicago drill continued for a long time, because you know what? A lot of them just embraced it, that it was part of the game. You dancing and you twirling and you doing this and you doing these little cute dances and you got your gun in your hand. There's gonna be niggas that's dying. That's the only part this is why I have no suggestions. I like watching this shit. Because nobody is actually admitting that when you like these songs, when these type of shit happen, the evil, negative energy that it perpetuates is going to innately make people who want to make it out of their hood say, how can I get people to fuck with me more? They already like the negative music about killing. Maybe I could show them that I'm actually a killer. Nobody want to admit that part of it. You see, everybody keeps trying to call it just music. No, just music. It's all part of the game. So here what I'm thinking. And this is what I really think. This is kind of like almost a decision people got to make. If you like Bronx drill music, accept the fatalities, bodies, and incarcerations that come with it. Don't blame nobody else. Blame blame it on everybody involved, whether it's a cameraman, a fan who loves it and who's up clicking it. Blame the rapper who then is fucking deciding to bring guns out of their house or trying to spin and do a drill on somebody else. Everybody's to be blamed. But here's the thing. I'm tired of people acting like death isn't part of the equation with drill. Like, it comes with it. Anytime y'all say drill, like, how the fuck could y'all be turning up to songs talking about, yo, we spinning the block. And the first sign that niggas spin the block, oh my God, who did this? Why is the music like this? Oh my God. Y'all all rapped about it. I catch an appa up in the traffic. That's what niggas is doing all type of dances. Oh my God. Like, you see these niggas like, oh my God. They're doing all type of dances to this shit. The first time a nigga sees a nigga and ups it in traffic, oh my God, why did they take him? It's part of it. It's part of it, motherfucker. It's part of it. Just like, I'll break it down. Just like, I like to eat fast food. If I catch diabetes, high cholesterol, motherfucker, it's part of it. It's part of it. You don't eat bad and just be like, oh, I got like 10 pack. I'm like, I'm so fucking healthy. No, nigga. There's consequences. You like music that's surrounding death, murder, you're dancing to the shit, you're turning up. Well, prepare to also cry at funerals and get your bail money ready. Sorry. It's like everybody this week is like, wait, death comes with drill? Wait, niggas will get locked up? This is the thing about the difference between New York drill and Chicago drill. I ain't see one nigga complain when Lil J got sentenced to pretty much life in jail. At pretty much the peak of his career. He was on house arrest a bunch of times. Other rappers got killed. They kept it going. It feels like New York just is not built for that. Y'all live in New York, not Chicago. The mayor basically said they're going to be playing hardball with y'all. This ain't Mrs. Lightfoot or whatever her name is. Lori Lightfoot. Is that her name? In Chicago. They're trying to bring back stop and frisk. They're trying to give you more years if you have a gun. They're trying to target you based on your music. More hip-hop police. They're trying to keep you incarcerated. They're not going to let New York turn to Chicago. Unfortunately, the casualties happening now is making the case for what the mayor is about to do. We just have to figure out, because I keep saying hip-hop is hypocritical, what are you willing to accept with the bullshit you like? Hip-hop is a classic case of trying to seek out the bullshit, but expecting fairy tale results. We all loved when Pooh Shiesty said, I got my own fire, don't need security in the club. You know why we love Pooh Shiesty? We been said it. This nigga real. He not Lil Tecca. He real. He really keep it on him. Until he goes to jail. Yo, what happened? Yo, how did this happen? Oh my God. Or they call him dumb. You see why Bobby Shmurda just out here just dancing with chicks? That nigga dancing like MC Hammer. Like, you know why? Because he realized he did the gang shit that y'all wanted. And when he got locked up, I said, this nigga dumb as shit. Wait, so you tell me he really rapped about his man catching a body a week ago? Yeah, I thought that's what y'all wanted. Ain't y'all loving these songs and be like, yo, I catch an up it. I catch an up it. Yeah. You go to jail. That's what happens. I've never seen so many people shot. Oh my God. There's deaths? Drill comes with a lot of deaths. And I'm going to be honest with you. New York barely lost anyone compared to Chicago. Chicago, they were dropping like fucking flies. Nigga, in Chicago, I was wondering if this shit was like there was a part of me like, yo, like, how is this possible? New York, I might be ill-informed. I counted like 4 or 5 people that died in the last like few months. Chicago, they were dropping 2 a day. I'm being honest. New York, open your eyes and realize what y'all are ushering in with drill. And if y'all want it, I can't, listen, it's not up to me, I'm pussy. So it's up to y'all. If y'all want it, because I'm like, well, it's going to get us lit in the city. Yo, it's this. Remember, you have to take all the consequences. Fans are blood hungry. Fans are blood hungry. They supported and watched all that drill shit when death after death happened. It's like watching a movie to fans. Y'all are always going to get clicks. Y'all going to get more popular. If y'all go back to just start singing about, oh my God, they didn't have my chopped cheese at the bodega, nobody cares. So y'all know that this music is gaining traction, but there's dire cost. Do y'all want to take, it's like the Matrix. What do you want to do? Do you want to take the shot to hopefully possibly make it out and somehow escape this parasitic system that is killing and incarcerating its own before they get? Look at K-Flock. You know I play K-Flock's music? I didn't even think he I've been kind of getting on to his voice. I told you I think he's a good dancer. I just kind of realized I think he's pretty talented. But where is he at now? He's sitting in a jail cell. I watched a bunch of his Instagram videos, and this is what they all hate me for, because they want me to dick suck and be like, no, Ak, you're a hater. Bruh, like, I'm telling you the truth. Like, it only ends one way, bruh. Like, again, I'm not going to play no intimate part in whatever, but do I like K-Flock's song? Yeah. Do I like B-Love's song? Yeah. Do I like D-Thing's song? Yeah. Do I like, who else? They all just rapping about killing each other. That's why I would hear like, oh no, get your creativity up. Who wants to hear a drill song about like a girl? Like, and by the way, and contrary to popular belief, like Pop Smoke did diversify, but what you know about love, something special, and a few of them other songs like Hello, those ain't drill songs to me. Drill songs is only about killing. So ain't no creativity needed. The assignment when you hear drill is to kill or make music or a soundtrack for killing. And unfortunately, these artists, they know that they won't gain as much attention unless they're talking about killing. And unfortunately, they also know they won't gain as much attention unless they do name drop or they do fucking disrespect somebody's hood or somebody that died. My only thing to everybody in New York, that is y'all precincts, I am super rich. I do not live in the vicinities the way I live at, so I don't want to act like I'm in the field with y'all. Y'all have to make the decision. And wherever it goes, just accept the consequences. Shit, y'all stop doing Brooklyn drill. That seems like the movement of the youth. Or a Bronx drill, that's the movement of the youth, if you ask me, for New York. Might take a while for the youth to get some new hot popping shit. New York falls off the radar again. New York is on the radar again, if you ask me. Underground coming up. I bet y'all keep doing this drill shit, there's going to be a lot of deaths. There's going to be a lot of incarcerations. But it's going to give a lot of opportunities. You got to pick one. For everybody who's acting like this only goes into one thing. Nah, and by the way, I kind of even thought like, it's like, man, nah, they're right. But like, you also think about it, bro, the kids in New York, they only following what they see work right now. What are they seeing work? They're seeing Lil Durk basically diss dead people. They're seeing Youngboy diss dead people. Those are the mainstream artists they're looking at. Their role models, they're dissing dead people too. Whether it's as overt and as vulgar as how they're doing it. They're watching it work. And they're watching billion dollar companies spend a lot of money. Like, oh shit, yo, Here's $500,000. Go shoot that video about how if that nigga ever come over here, you gonna let the bullet rip through his chest. So they're also following what they think works. I don't think these kids are necessarily evil, but they do know what gets attention. Is it only DJs making it get attention? Here's the thing about drill that people never really understood. Remember they blamed me off for Chicago. Whether it was me or anybody else, Chicago drill would have became popular. Hip-hop has an insatiable thirst for blood. Fans look at hip-hop as a blood sport. They're more drawn to things that blood and incarceration brings. You don't believe me? Go look at when somebody gets locked up. I guarantee K-Flock's music streaming better now than when he was free. You want to bet? I could bring the numbers up. Hip-hop is something that thirsts blood. I don't know what it is. So Drewski, and for everyone else who says, yo, we're denouncing Brooklyn drill, I don't denounce it. I'm not going to support it in the sense of where people felt I supported that, Chicago drill. So if two artists are going back and forth, I'm not going to be like, oh, yo, he said this, he said this, he said this, he said this. No, never do that again. But I could definitely be honest and just say, whatever comes with this drill shit, keep in mind, I'm not in that environment. The people who are there, the people who claim they care about the people who are there, just be honest with yourself and say that you are okay or you've accepted that there will be bloodshed, there will be violence, incarceration, there will be a lot of things that you might not like. And from what I keep hearing from people seem outraged when one of their own die. So it's like two sides going at it. 10 people die over the other side, you don't care. Somebody die over your side, you about to have a fit. I don't know. All right. Anyway, we'll leave that there. I do want to talk about I want to talk about my man Meek Mill's